Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is the greatest game on the Switch. But why? Even after a year, Tears of the Kingdom has had a consistent player base. I've compiled a few reasons why this might be the case. Legend of Zelda released in 1986 on the very first Nintendo console. This game was an instant hit, attracting gamers from all over the world to experience this game. So when old people come around and see their kids playing it, it invokes nostalgia in them to see their favorite game franchises still going strong. It reminds them about the times they had when they were young. When they see this, they go to the store and pick up a copy for themselves. This game also has nostalgic parts like Link trying to save Zelda from a beast named Ganon that wants to rule the world. This formula is in every single Zelda gameplay to this day, only changing the gameplay, and this keeps the older player base happy. In your eyes, what makes a game fun? Let us know in the comments. For some people, it could be the story or the nostalgia, like we just talked about. But I think we can all agree that gameplay really makes or breaks a game. And I think that we can all agree that Tears of the Kingdom has some of the best gameplay out there. I mean, just look at the 4 abilities: Ultra Hand, Fuse, Ascend, and Recall. These provide for some amazing gameplay, with Ultra Hand allowing you to build anything from bomber planes to cars. Fuse allows you to create really overpowered weapons, with some dealing upwards of 800 damage if used in the correct circumstances, and fix a common issue of Breath of the Wild's durability. Ascend allows for some really cool puzzles and being interesting in ways to get up besides climbing or using rocket shields. Finally, we have Recall. And needless to say, this game, which has some incredible lore, which I won't discuss, but we'll upload a video if enough people want it. But besides the lore, it provides interesting interactions. For example, you can recall a cannonball shot from a cannon and then hit it with your shield to get a big explosion right next to you. Or you can make a propeller and then recall it to launch you miles in the sky. Your imagination is truly the limit in this game. Now, in a vast open world game, you'd think the core aspect of the game would be to explore. I mean, just look at Minecraft. But in Tears of the Kingdom, exploring is arguably the best part of the game. I remember sitting down in front of the TV playing Tears of the Kingdom for the first time and just exploring the Sky Islands for hours on end. I know there's a lot more to explore in the game, but Sky Islands were my favorite. Now, those coming from Breath of the Wild might say that there's nothing to explore on the surface in Tears of the Kingdom, and I would disagree, because there is still things they added to the surface that make them worthwhile. For example, the Ring Ruins. This was my favorite part on the surface. The new and upgraded enemies also keep the game a lot more interesting than Breath of the Wild, because adventuring, there are a lot more enemies to look out for, like Gleeoks, which are insanely hard. There are so many games out there that have excellent ideas but end up being hurt in the end due to community toxicity. Some examples are Dead by Daylight and Rust. These games are incredible, but see less player base counts because of this one reason. But Tears of the Kingdom doesn't have to worry about that, because the community for this game is super nice and open to new people with new ideas. There are also many communities in the Tears of the Kingdom community. For example, speedrunning and builds. The community is willing to help a person if they're stuck and or needs inspiration for what they are doing. Zelda is so successful because it is a game that new and old generations can enjoy alike. The developers have done such a great job bordering the nostalgia aspects of the game that hook the older generations with gameplay that newer generations are looking for in a game, with a super chill community, which is really hard to come by nowadays. But we want to hear from you. What do you think keeps Tears of the Kingdom its popularity after launch? Make sure to like and subscribe, as it only takes a second and would mean the world to me. Thanks for watching.